This is Pony Prepper Bill, getting ready for the storm of the century we're supposed to be getting. Snowmageddon. That's what they've been saying all week. It's going to be horrendous. Snow, ice, getting 1.5 feet worth of snow. And they were saying that for so long. So we've been stocking up, getting ready in case there's a power outage, stocking up on firewood. Trees could be coming down, but now it's getting less and less. I don't think we're getting as much. I mean, one person, like one channel you watch in the news, we're getting 1 foot. Another one says we're getting 8 inches. Another one's 4 to 6. Next one is 12 to 15. I don't know. So, I mean, we only have the 2 chickens now, and they're out running around somewhere. But I put up, I mean, they're pretty much all set up in here. But the plastic came down from last year. I just put this tarp up here just to, the wind and the snow is coming from this way for this storm. So I just wanted to keep that so they can stay inside the run without getting whacked with snow and ice. And then stocked up on firewood. And yeah, I kind of did some ghetto stuff. You'll have to see. But after Buddy died, we got another dog. They called him Hambone. He looks a lot like Buddy. He's part Old English Bulldog, so they said, and part boxer. And he's crazy. He's supposedly 5 years old. Has some issues, but he loves to run. Loves to run. That's Hurley. Looks a little bit like Buddy, doesn't he? Right, Hurley? Hurley! He ain't paying attention. That's my new buddy. That's Hurley. Hey, Hurley. What are you doing, bud?
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Hurley. Good boy. Get it.
Oh!
Here, give it to me. Good boy. Good boy. Come on, here. Here. Good boy. All right. Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy. Ready? Ready?
Good boy, Hurley. Good boy.
Ow! 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 This is from like a week ago. Still frozen. I'm worried about the power outages. I mean, if we lose power, we lose power. I have a generator. It's not going to run the house. It's just going to run the 2 heaters for the pigs. That's probably about it. We got the wood burning stove stocked up on wood. Oh. Yeah, I did some ghetto stuff just to get the stuff done so it's not too bad. But yeah, it's not pretty. Got wood. I always have that tarp up there, but I hung this tarp here because the snow and the ice is going to be coming from that direction. Got an extra bag of pig food in case we need it. Got wood stocked up here. So yeah, we're stocked with wood. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. Now, we got the pig heaters. But the wind and the snow are supposed, when I started this a couple of days ago, we were getting like 1.5 feet of snow. And now we might be getting between 4 inches and 1 foot. But the wind, like last night, was 8 degrees. It was freezing. I did some stuff to the pig area And yeah, it is ghetto white trash, but it is what it is. To keep the wind out. I mean, I put a piece of plastic on there. I got a tarp here, a tarp on this fence to keep the wind and the stuff out of the pig area. And yeah, it's not pretty. She can still come out, Mama can come out on this side or that side into here if she wants. The Mooies in here, their houses are stuffed with straw, never hay. Can you hear the heater? And I hung this tarp here just to keep the wind and snow out of Mama's area. I'm gonna trip. There's Mama's area. You in there, Mama? But this way we can feed the pigs, keep their food and water dishes out of the snow. And this will probably blow down. So yeah, this will be all right. But when I did that wall, I'm sure that's going to blow down. It'll probably be in down the shore. So I got the generator out, all fueled up. We got fuel. And the only thing I'm going to really use that for if the power goes out is to run the heat for the pigs' houses. It's going to be freezing out. All the stuff in the refrigerator can go in coolers out on the back porch. I got a stove, camp stove out on the back porch. I got a couple of them. You can use them in the house if I have to, right by the kitchen window, open the window, because you really shouldn't use them in the house. Same thing with propane heaters. If you get like the Camp Buddies, ones that are made for indoor, outdoor, the ones that mount on these big tanks are usually not meant for indoors. You really shouldn't use them inside. But the camper is pretty much storage. But I do have, let me see, this thing is really nice. Oh. I have this propane stove. You got 2-burner stove, like a grill thing in there, and a little oven. All stocked up with a bunch of crap. If we had to, we could cook in here. So yeah, we're stocked with wood. We got water, because if the power goes out, we don't have any water. So we bought some jugs of water, not a lot. I mean, we didn't buy a pallet full of water and a pallet full of food. I just figured it'd be out for a couple days, if anything. Just wanted to be stocked up on wood, because we're going to need that for heat, and we can cook on the wood stove if we have to too. And just trying to keep the firewood dry, keep the pigs dry. It's freezing out here. I was worried about the pipes freezing because it was so freaking cold. And next week, or later this week, it's going to be 4 degrees. Feel like, God knows, like below zero. So, bought that tape, or it's not tape. It's a big wrap that you plug in and it goes across your water pipes in the house. Because we don't have a regular house heater, you know, with the, you know, you have the vents and stuff through the floor. We have that, but we don't have that. We don't have propane anymore. It was too expensive. So really not a lot of heat goes in the basement. Well, crawl space. So my wife and I went down the crawl space, plugged that in, wrapped that around the pipes so they don't freeze. But if we lose power, that ain't gonna help. Yeah, just be careful. If you're gonna lose power, make sure you got a way for heat. If you're gonna use propane, you really want to use ones that are meant for indoor inside tents and stuff, like the little heater buddies and stuff like that. Don't use those big ones. Same thing with the camp stoves. You really shouldn't use them in the house unless you don't want to get carbon monoxide poisoning. And it's freezing. It is so cold. Well, my hands, I haven't warmed up since this morning. It was 8 or 10 degrees this morning when my wife and I were finishing up out here. Freezing. And that's it. I'll let you know. I'm supposed to get the storm. I think it's going to start at midnight. I was talking to Secret Stuff. He did a video. I think they get hit today. He sent me a picture, and whew, ice everywhere, pole down, wires down. And that's what I'm worried about. We haven't had stuff like that in years. And we'll see what happens. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.